Hi everyone, welcome to MarikaCreations. Excuse me for my voice, I have a cold and I couldn't wait any longer to make my intro, so here I am. Hope you can understand what I'm saying. Today I will make a tube, or I have been inspired by something I found online. This piece here, this beautiful country Santa bag, and I will make one for a whole lot less, of course, and make it fit into my decor. Before we get started, I quickly want to mention that this video is part of a collaboration, High End for Cheap, hosted by Dyanne and Janny at DECOR and Kiki at Kiki's DIY. And here are all the participants. You will find links to their channels down in my description, along with a link to the playlist of this collaboration for more inspiration. So stay tuned for all this. I start with this burlap bag that I bought from Amazon. Bought 3 of them for a little over €6, same in US dollars. It's a little bit tall, so I will fold it like you see me do there. And then I will put in this cardboard tube that I have, just to put something sturdy in it. But before I do that, I will line it with this soft green fabric. Was once a blanket. So the same size as the bag approximately. I put it inside and then I will fold it over the edges like you see me do here. And I will put a dab of hot glue every now and then to keep it in place like that. And once I'm done, I will put this cardboard tube back in because I want to fill it out almost to the rim, a little less, like that. And around it I will put some packing paper that I had on hand. Everything I do here, really, I take things that I have on hand already, like these pieces of carpet that were put on the top there. And then it's ready to be embellished. And I start out with, I need a small tree, but I didn't have one on hand, but I have 2 branches. So I put them together and make it look like a small Christmas tree. You'll see. It will not be as big as the one in the original, but at least I will have a small tree in my display as well. If you're new to my channel, hi, I am Marika, and on this channel I do lots of DIYs, thrift flips, trash to treasure decorating, renovation of my home, some pottery, some painting. Anything creative really. Please join me. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and join my YouTube family. Once done, I will put some LED lights in it. I will not embellish it further because I will have so many other DIYs here in my display, so it will just sit in the background looking pretty. I have some cute snowman ornaments that I got from my sister-in-law, and it's not really my style, but they are super cute, so I thought I could make them fit into my decor. So I removed their scarves and that little star they have on the stomachs, and I removed the hanger as well because I will not use that. What I will do is to make some triangles here out of this burgundy colored felt fabric, and then I will just put that on top of the already existing hat like that, just with the help of some hot glue. And I will do that with all of my snowmen. What I will do is to make a garland, and I will use 6 snowmen, some wooden beads, and some jute twine to do this. And this is how they look so far. Cute, right? More embellishments. They will look like this at the end. I just take some jute twine, and in between the snowmen I will put 2 wooden beads, and I will sort of strangle my snowman to keep him in place, and I do that before I put on his scarf, like that. And then I take this cute jute ribbon and hot glue that into place to be his scarf. And I continue with 2 beads and put on the next snowman until I'm done. Now they're all done so far, and I have this cute wooden hearts with a snowflake on that I just put on his chest like that, on all of them. Then we're almost done with this cute garland, and at the ends of my garland I will put some smaller beads, some burgundy and some with a wooden color. At the end of the garland I will make a tassel out of some jute twine, just wrap it around my fingers and put it in place like you see me do here. Now I want to make a gingerbread man, and I just sketch him out on this piece of cardboard like that, and when I'm happy with the result I just take my scissors and cut him out. The only thing brown I had in my house is this old pillowcase, and I will use that for my gingerbread man. So I just take a piece of chalk and trace around my cardboard piece like that. Then I will cut it out, and I will make 2 of these, one for each side of my gingerbread man. My cutout is slightly bigger, a couple of millimeters bigger than the cardboard piece, so I can fold it over the edges so they won't show at the end. So now they both cut out, and then I just take some hot glue and put the piece in place like that and fold it over the edges like I said. And then I just take the second piece and put on the other side and do the same thing here. Now I need to embellish my little gingerbread man, and I do that with some lace around his ankles like that. And another lace, I didn't have enough of this one, so I take another lace and put that around his arms. I had some smaller white pearls in my stash, and that will become his eyes and the buttons like so. A dab of hot glue to keep them in place, and I have some even tinier beads that will become his mouth. Not my best work, but he will do nicely in my Santa bag, I think. Now on to the next project, and that is a gnome. Need to have a gnome in my bag. He will have long legs that he can dangle over the edge of the bag. The thing I do here is I have some felt fabric and I put some pipe cleaners inside there, and then I just fold it together like you see me do here, and that will be one of his legs. And I do the same with the other leg, of course, and I will cut off the excess. He's a sock gnome, so I take a black sock and put in a little bag of sand to make him bottom heavy, like that. But I need to put in his legs there as well, so I make 2 tiny holes in my sock and then just push in that leg and put in a dab of hot glue to keep it in place. And then I start filling it up with plenty of polyfill to create his body, and then I also will have some on top there to make his hat more pointy at the end. But I don't want a black gnome, I want a white gnome, so I will cover that sock. I didn't have a white sock, with some wool tissue that I had on hand from an old sweater. Just cover it up. I have the seam in the front because that will be covered by his beard later on, so it will not show. And the bottom I will just put a round piece of the same fabric, cutting it out and then hot gluing it into place like that. So let's make him look like a gnome. I need a wooden bead as his nose, hot glue that in place, and then I have some faux fur that I will cut out, have a cut out around his nose there as well to give it a nice fit, and then this white fabric for his hat, just hot glue it together, right side to right side like that, let it dry for a couple of minutes and then turn it right side out. And now I'm putting it in place, a dab of hot glue around his nose and a little tiny bit on the back as well. And I have this brown piece of faux fur that will become the rim of his hat, looking cute, doesn't it? And now I take tiny bits of that faux fur to create his mustache. He has to have a mustache as well. Just hot glue that into place. Then I take a tiny bit of faux fur and just fold it up to a pom-pom and glue it together on the tip of his hat. And now I'm making his boots out of the same fabric that he has on his body. Cut out the shape of a boot, double, put some polyfill in it, hot glue it into place like that, and put on some faux fur as well on the top of his boot. And the same on the other boot. And then it's done. I need to have some Christmas gifts in my Santa bag as well, and I take this book about making cookies, very suitable for Christmas, so I will wrap that in fabric. I take this cute fabric that I have, a little rustic with trees on, and just cut it to size. And then I will wrap my book like I do with an ordinary Christmas gift. Just fold it to get a nice finish and hot glue it into place like that. Perfect. Fold the ends as well. And then I take this box, any box will do, it's empty, no gift in it. And I take another fabric that I had on hand and just hot glue that into place the same manner as with the book. And then I need to embellish my gifts, and I will do that with some ribbons. And here I have some burlap ribbon I put on the book. Just hot glue it into place like that, and some smaller ribbons on top. I will layer and layer here. This brown ribbon to start with, like that, looking cute already, and then the lighter ribbon as the final touch. For the other gift, I will choose a green ribbon. Hot glue that into place as well, same fashion. And then to tie them together, I will take that lace ribbon here as well. My gifts need a bow as well, so I just wrap some green ribbon around my fingers and tie it with a piece of jute twine like that, and fluff it up and make it look cute, and hot glue it into place. And here I make my Marika curl as well to give it that extra touch. In the center of my bow, I will put that burgundy colored heart that I have on my snowman to tie everything together. And here on the other gift, I will take the same green ribbon and some burlap ribbon and make a tiny bow here as well. Hot glue it into place, and I will use the same heart in the center. The final thing I will do is to make a tag for my Santa bag, and I have this scrap piece of MDF that I will use. I will just mark how I need to cut it to make it look like a tag like that, and then I go out and cut it and drill a hole there as well so I can hang it up. And here it is all cut, and then I start painting it in a white acrylic paint, and I applied 2 coats and let it dry in between the coats. If you like this video and videos like this, consider subscribing and press the like button as well. It will help my channel to grow, and I can spend more time creating inspirational content for you. My aim is to upload 1 or 2 videos per week. It has dried, and I will write Merry Christmas with my calligraphy Sharpie, black color. Then I take some nautical rope and hot glue it around the edge of my tag to give it a nice finish. One of our cats has kept me company in my fabric bag all evening. Then I take some jute twine to create a hanger. As a final touch, I take some Christmas pigs and just hot glue them in the corner like you see me do here, and some berries. And then it's a matter of putting everything together, and I will just show you the final result. Voila, here it is beside my fireplace, looking adorable. I just love it. My rustic Santa bag filled with goodies. presents and garlands and gnomes and what have you. And the bag itself looks very pretty with its ribbon and the Merry Christmas tag. Tell me what you think of my creation today. Let me know in the comments. And here is a comparison. $92 for the one online and $3 for the one I made. Now it's time to head on over to my description box and hit that link to the playlist of this collaboration for more Look for Less inspiration. Just click and enjoy. Thank you so very much for watching. See you soon again in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.